Hello there. Man, it took me about an hour to make that 15-second intro. It's a work in progress. I'm getting used to the software. Should we look at it again? There's not. I feel like it needs more time. How do we play it again? Play it again. Play it again. Yes. Okay. Welcome, folks. Welcome. Yeah, just a little Sunday fun day over here. We're going to have a look at some Sarah Boone. But first, we've got to give a major shout out to... Oh, I feel terrible. I've forgotten the name already. Let me see if I can pull it up right here. Major shout out. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man, I lost this earlier. Where is it? Okay, just give me a second here. So I click this. No. Where is that thing? Okay, we'll have to come back to that. But remind me, we've got to give a major shout out to one of our key friends in the community. But let's get started, and then I'll look for it while we're busy. Okay, just while we're busy. Yeah, we're going to be having a look at a few Sarah Boone videos today. I've trimmed them out. I've trimmed them right down. So we're getting rid of all the space, and we're gonna have a look at some body cam, look at some old body cam. Gonna have a look at some initial interviews and cell phone videos from Sarah Boone in light of her guilty verdict. She was found guilty of second-degree murder on Friday. She'll be returning on December 2nd for sentencing after the court has conducted a pre-sentencing investigation. Is it the court or the Department of Corrections? I guess it's the Department of Corrections, but they'll be relaying that to the court, who will impose sentencing on the 2nd of December. Looks like Judge Kranick's going to throw the book at her. Give her the max, probably a life sentence with the possibility of parole after 22 and a half years. How's that 15-year deal looking now, Sarah? Bet you wish you took that, huh? Too late to go back, huh? Whoops. Did you really think that was going to work? I mean, you had me fooled for a second. Not that I believed you, but that I thought the jury might believe you enough to at least get you a mistrial. But no, they took an hour, and that included dinner, a full cooked dinner they had, and filling out the forms, and they only took an hour to do it. And they came back in, and they said, "You're guilty of second-degree murder." How about that? Crazy. Okay. Oh, we're playing already. Hold on, I'm not ready. Look at these fancy titles and everything. We're so polished. Let's play the intro one more time, and then we'll get straight into it. So, yeah, that took me an hour to make. And there's only really room for 2 criminals. We've got Wendy, who's not even an official criminal yet, and Jodi Arias. Maybe I'll have to do like 10 of them with different criminals, and we'll play a different one every day, every stream. Okay, let's go back to our video of the night. Where are we? Welcome, everybody in the chat. Welcome.
He was last seen last night, so...
Oh, and do let me know how the audio... When we get going, guys, I think it's a little bit quiet at the beginning anyway, but when we get going, please do let me know about the audio, because we are on headphones and professional studio microphone tonight, so it's looking very polished in the Metrix studio.
You could get
But we
all
want
your
to be
guys
sure.
out of there.
What's that?
You could get everyone out
Just
of
wrapping
there.
up good info. If you got a clipboard, I'll get you all your names and stuff.
Oh yes, thank you. Who pronounced?
She did. Oh, right there.
Yes. Did you call it? What time did you call it?
I got a time for it.
Hello there. Hi. You live here? Yes. Okay, I'll talk to you. We gotta get some information from the fire department.
The property manager. I don't know if I should go tell him really quick or
We'll
just so he
take
knows
care of
what's going
that.
on.
Where is he at?
He wants that way.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you, okay?
I had a cigarette little.
I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second.
It's Armand too.
I got a black
Put the time that you called it.
Yeah, I put that right there.
That's the time you called it? Okay, perfect.
Full
You can't go back inside. What's going on? Who is he to you? Boyfriend?
Yes, for like 3.5 years.
What happened?
He and I, we drank last night. We had a.
Can you pass this to the around to the FD guys? Stop. They need to sign that for sure.
They're with me, so they're not.
Oh, they're not leaving?
I
Okay.
think I woke her up.
No. Each of them has to, because this might be a real scene. So each of them has to put their name
Normally
in
we all
initial.
I just put everybody.
Yeah, this might be a real scene. This might be a real murder investigation scene. So make sure you get all those details, okay? We've got homicide detectives en route right now.
Yeah, you call it working.
What's going on?
So
I just got here, so fill me in.
No problem. Like,
Yeah,
he and I
sorry,
were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
Did you start it in there, or did you just pull out an old puzzle this morning and quickly set it up?
Been doing art, trying to take the stuff off the wall to make new art put up there. Like,
After you cleaned up all the mess that happened at the bottom of the stairs when you threw George down the suitcase in a bag.
having a good time with one another, but we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night. Okay. So then it's like.
Correction, we had 2 giant bottles of wine and really cheap stuff. So it's full of chemicals instead of grapes, which really doesn't help the effects of alcohol.
We decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase. Okay.
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Yeah, he lives here too. It's just me, George, Lucas, and Brian. We all live here.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I tried giving you CPR. The problem is I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes.
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he get here before the fire department got here?
Who?
Your husband? Or
Yes.
your ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay. Where does he live at?
Right down the street.
Okay. So you were playing and who did
Oh, there it is.
I-
God, it takes ages to find this, guys. But yeah, look at this. A big shout out, thank you. How do we share this screen? We've got to share this screen. Present, share screen, browse. Okay. Yeah, we've got to share this screen and give a big True Crime Metrix thank you to Amanda Chapman, who bought 25 coffees last night. How about that, Amanda? Thank you so much. I love your commentary, Metrix. I'm in the UK, so rarely catch you live as I'm usually asleep when you go live. I have watched all of your lives on rewatch, and you keep me entertained whilst I'm crocheting. I was very moved by your recent meltdown on the Wendy rewatch, and I hope this contribution goes some way to support you and Soap. Please keep going. You are fab. Thank you so much, Amanda, for the 25 coffees. I thought this is why I was looking for the leaderboard up here. Because I thought you'd made it on to second place. But riding shotgun, you're still up front. Beaten only by our very own, one and only, homegrown, our very own homegrown bird of peace, Spacey Dove. Thank you so much, Spacey. You're going to take a lot to beat, Spacey. And then, of course, in third place, the lovely Tennessee Leslie B. Yeah, congratulations, guys. And isn't this nice that they make a leaderboard? And Amy, thank you too. And thank you, everyone. I need to make a nice banner for all the people that have shown us some coffee support this month. Very much appreciated, guys. But a special big True Crime Metrix thank you to Amanda Chapman with your 25 cups. How about that? Thank you, Amanda. Okay, back to the show, people. How do we do that? Let's go back to the show. Where is the show? Here it is.
But then I fell asleep.
Okay. You're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what
I
happened.
fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or
What
what.
kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
Nothing that you know of.
None
You
that
didn't
I
take
know
any
of.
medicine
No.
last night?
No.
No medicine.
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that happened.
Okay.
So I don't know if he had a heart attack or what in there. Like, I don't know what happened.
So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to you calling 911? You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was
What
doing
time
CPR.
did you start? Probably in your ballpark. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so cotton mouth right now.
Ma'am, and you can't talk to him until we get done with
fine.
this, okay?
Just don't leave, okay, Brian?
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I'm
Appreciate
gonna
it. Thank you.
get Lucas.
I know.
Do me a favor.
Brian, you gotta get child care. You gotta get someone to take care of the child, man. You're gonna be here for quite a while. You're a key player, Brian.
Stand over there by that car. Give me 1 second. Just give us a second, okay?
Somebody else on that call a break and
It's on the counter.
I can't remove anything from out of the house.
Bravo, but
Thirsty, like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right? Sit.
May I
I
have
don't.
water? Just water.
I can get you some water, okay? Just I want you not on your feet because I don't want you passing out on me.
I need water.
Okay.
Man, did you see that shaking hand? Okay, I know she's got a stressful situation going on, but that is pure alcohol morning shake.
I'll get some for you.
Love this cop, though. She is so good. She is so good at catching moments that could become stressful and redirecting them instantly, just in a really nice way. She's just so good at her job. I think she already gets, excuse me, gets some of those going now. Let's have a look.
Just give us a second, okay?
Somebody else on that call a break and
It's on the counter.
I can't remove anything from out of the house.
Bravo, but
Thirsty, like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This
Okay, Sarah was just about to go, I'm so thirsty, I'm parched. I'm so parched right now. And she's just like, yeah, let's sit down. Or maybe try and sit in the shade. She's really good. Honestly, she needs to be training other cops because she's got it, man. She's fantastic.
is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right? Sit.
May
I
I have
don't.
water? Just water.
I can get you some water, okay? Just I want you not on your feet because I don't want you passing out on me.
I need water.
Okay, I'll get some for you.
222 Charlie, put you on it.
Hey, how are you? Okay, so you don't live here in this house.
No. I live down in Lake Renata Cove down
Lake
there.
Sonata Cove. Okay. So kind of tell me how you came here today, or
Well, I've been calling.
come down here. We gotta talk.
I've been calling since
wife or current
Yes,
wife?
yes.
Okay.
No. Ex-wife. We've
Okay.
been divorced about a year.
If Sarah needs a drink, why doesn't she ask Brian for a Mountain Dew Baja Blast? He's obviously got a trunk full of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I mean, that's the only reason he has a car, so he can transport large quantities of Mountain Dew Baja Blast at all times.
Year and a half.
County 220 Bravo.
About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out, because this is supposed to be her day.
Can you
So,
give me
her child.
1764, please?
Okay.
She's generally not very good about always doing it. She tends to drink.
They called back and said
She has
she
a
was
bit of
still
a
there,
problem
or she came back.
So I was calling.
She tends to drink and has a bit of a problem there. Yeah, I'll say. That much has become clear.
Find out if she was going to be getting him or not today.
From school?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I started calling like 11:30, called every half hour or so, and then
She was back inside the lobby.
finally got a hold of her
I'll come
at
back here.
12:49,
County
which
220
is
Bravo.
when she told me what was going on and if I'd come over here.
Hello, Queen Olive. Good to see you, Queen of the Olives.
So I came over.
She called at 12:45.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 12:49.
12:49.
Got over here, told her she needed to call 911, get somebody over here, and then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette.
I need to go outside and have a drink and a cigarette. Yeah, George is on the floor, half in and half out of a suitcase, but I'll be back in 10.
Walked back out the house because I didn't really want to
Who
be
called?
in there.
Did you call or did she call?
Well, I called. She called me back when I was on my way to make sure I was coming over. But I called her
Give me 1
initially.
second, okay?
But I called her
Do
initially.
you have water in your car by any chance?
I don't think so.
Nothing? Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, so she calls, you get over here.
Yeah, no water, sorry, but I've got 55 gallons of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. In fact, there's just a big plastic tank bolted to the bottom of the vehicle, the undercarriage of the vehicle, so I have a straw coming out of the dashboard, and that's connected to the Mountain Dew tank that I have bolted to the undercarriage of my vehicle.
I called her first.
Okay.
Trying to find out if she's going to get Lucas. That's when she told me everything was going on. I got my stuff together, put the puppy up in his crate. When I was starting to drive over here is when
I just realized his shirt says "Take on the Storm." I never picked up on that before. He's kind of in a storm right now, isn't he? This scene, and he's walked into. She's calling him up. All he wanted to do was check if she was actually going to pick up their son. And when she finally got back to him, she said, "George is dead and in a suitcase, and can you come over?" So he's put, what did he say? He threw something on because he was working from home and just hadn't really, gotten out of his, he was in his boxes, I think, just in the house, working from home. Big mug of Baja Blast on the go, So he had to throw something on, pack up his puppy in a crate. They've got a brand new puppy. Something kind of funny about that. When there's a new dog and you're getting to know the dog and there's not really a system yet. So he's probably chasing the puppy around the house with a toy, trying to box him in with the crate. Comes round. Sarah's gone nuts, and then all of the medics arrive and the cops, and he's just sat out here taking on the storm, right?
she called me to make sure I was coming, and then I got over here right after
Did you
that.
go inside and see and then?
I walked inside the front. I didn't see the little front tile area.
Come on, step this way.
I saw legs.
I saw legs. I saw some very thin legs. I saw some tiny matchstick man legs sticking out of a bag. But I decided to take on the storm.
I told her
Well, just for the sake of the crime scene, I want to know if I were to find your footprint, it would be because you went this far into the house. So did you actually make entry past the threshold?
I don't think I ever made it to the carpet. I think it was just in that. I've been over here before.
Right,
so,
right. Yeah.
But no, I don't think I stepped past that tile area.
Okay. So
I don't think I touched doorknob. I don't think I touched anything in the kitchen. I don't know if that really matters.
What is that thing about when you're talking to a cop and you stand with your arms behind your back? You know, what is that? Is it showing respect or nerves or what? I mean, it's good. It makes him look very not involved, doesn't it? He's like, oh, I've been around here before, so you might find my giant footprints in the house, really deep because I'm pretty heavy set. Big on Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of what you have. Well, sit tight for us. We're going to make a few...
Yeah, how is the audio tonight, guys? Let me know. Amy, let me know.
Phone calls, and then we'll go from there. Do you know if he has any medical issues or...
I don't.
Okay, but you've met him before.
I've met him before, yes. Okay. Yes, they've got a full fun history.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, you got
full fun history. I don't know if I'd use the word fun. I'd use full history on record, on police record.
I've been called over there twice.
For the two of them?
Yeah, he's been arrested like 5 times against her, so.
Really? Okay, I'm not familiar with I haven't been here personally. So they have
he's currently on parole because of it, so.
Because of domestic violence with her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, last time he got, whatever it's called, like retrial something or other. He had to go to a domestic violence class.
Okay.
I know he was doing it, a parole officer, stuff like that. But I mean, like, every time she has arrested.
I can't turn the video up. It's on max. I could turn the microphone down. Would that be good? It's on max. Let's see if I can turn the microphone down. That's a little bit down now. Maybe that'll be better.
Today she was trying to get bailed out. I don't know what it is.
Oh, she's getting water from this tap. Probably gonna pass out on us. Okay, well listen, please do me a tight.
Oh, no.
I'll make a few
not
phone
a problem.
calls.
I mean,
where's your kid need to be picked up?
Lakeline Elementary.
How soon though?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
I normally leave out.
Let me try and get this going for you because I know you need that. I'll go ahead and start making the calls. Ma'am, could you go ahead and give me his last name? Torres. Spell it for me.
Torres.
And his first name?
George, Jorge. Jorge.
Jorge. His birth date?
2/13/78.
And this is the boyfriend?
Yes.
How long?
2/13/78. He's a Pisces, ladies and gentlemen.
3.5 years.
Living together that whole time?
Yes.
Okay. And your last name?
Boone.
Spell it.
Boone.
First name?
Sarah. Sarah.
Birth date?
10.
No, sorry, he's an Aquarius. What am I saying?
10/7/7.
So, you've had a second to kind of collect yourself. Tell it to me again. You guys were playing last night, drinking a bottle of wine.
Putting puzzles together, doing artwork.
Doing puzzles, artwork. Okay.
Had a bottle of wine and then decided to play hide and seek. So he.
What time was that? Do you remember?
I mean, I know that I was in bed probably by like what, 12:30.
Okay.
Well, I went upstairs at least, and I fell asleep.
Okay.
Forgetting that he was in the
suitcase. So you guys were playing the hide and go seek.
Yes.
And at some point you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right where it is.
In it. Right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little joke?
It was. We both were laughing about it.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep.
Where did you fall asleep at?
Upstairs.
In your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally forgetting that he was in the suitcase still.
Okay. And then You came back downstairs
This morning, or this
around
afternoon, yes, when I got up.
ballpark, what time?
12:30-ish. I was awake, but I totally forgot that he was in the suitcase. He can tell you there's a lot of things that we have been going through. Jobs,
Yeah, he did tell me.
life, all that good stuff. So I just totally forgot.
You began to do CPR on him?
Yes. Yes.
About
And he
what
gurgled,
time this morning
like he
did you
gurgled.
start doing that CPR?
No, it was the afternoon. It was afternoon because I was awake, but then I finally decided to come downstairs at like 12:30-ish, whatever it is, and I was like, I forgot he was in the suitcase, and he wasn't moving, nothing was happening, so I unzipped it, took him out and started doing CPR on him. He was on his way over here. I called you when he got here.
Once he got here, you called us?
Yes.
Okay.
And air was coming out, and he was gurgling, but I could just tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR, you were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the person that was on the phone with me also, I counted with him doing it.
And he's got no medical? He doesn't take any medication?
I don't know. I don't know medical-wise.
I don't know medical-wise, could be an aneurysm. Could be a pre-existing heart condition. Please God, let it be a pre-existing heart condition. Hello, C. Malone. Welcome. That bigger cup so wants a donut and a coffee right now. I'm having a coffee right now, and it's just straight black. Big old cup, straight black.
I know he doesn't take any medications whatsoever.
Okay.
The only thing, like I said, I don't know if alcohol had to do with it, but we had a bottle of wine.
Okay, all right. Here, I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can
you.
I have one more sip of water, please?
Yeah, go.
Denver, signal 29, residential, audible, 13.
Yeah, can I just drink it straight from the fucking tap in the wall like the hillbilly that I am?
203 Island Bay Drive.
I'll do what I can to get you a cup because I don't want you to have to keep doing that.
Maintenance didn't have the proper to cancel the indications in the front door. Try to that first time. Team motor unit on.
I'm really surprised that the cop doesn't have like 2 large water bottles in her cruiser. I mean, I would have thought that would be pretty standard. You never know when you're going to need water. I mean,
the cups are like right there.
Okay. Sit right here. Don't talk to the ex-husband right
now.
I
won't.
Okay?
I won't. Can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's on the back porch.
Nope, all of it. It's secure, okay? I'll try my best to get you what you need, okay? Maybe one of these deputies has a pack from someone, sit down and I'll try and get you what you need, okay?
Just cut, please.
Okay. I don't want you on your feet. Okay.
Yeah,
and then your first name?
Brian, Brian.
Brian. And your date of birth?
5/27/75.
And your child is in
he's a Gemini.
school right now. He's not here with you.
No. He's at school.
He's in school. How old is he?
This will be a fun one. He's 9. He's 3rd grade.
I can't even start with how you would explain something like this. Okay.
He sits Lucas down later on. He says, Lucas, sit down, son. I've got to tell you something very sad, son. It's George. He was in a suitcase and he died. He's not coming back. Sometimes, Lucas, people that we love get into suitcases and don't come back. Is he even going to bother telling him? I think they're just going to go out for some dogs, Father, son, let's go out for some dogs. I'm taking you to Stewart's. We're going to Stewart's and we're getting some dogs.
6th grade, you said?
3rd grade.
Oh, 3rd grade. 3rd grade. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so sit tight for us. I'm sorry it's so hot. Maybe the middle of that would be a good spot to stand. So we'll take it from there. I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
So your backyard's not
I wish I was involved in an incident and this cop attended and told me what to do. I love it. It's fantastic. She's just like, let's see where we could put you. Why don't you try sitting in the shade? Yeah, sit in the shade. I don't want you passing out on me. I'm just going to be over here busily and cheerfully handling the situation with my clipboard. Okay? So if you need me, just holler. And I'll be there in a flash or a jiffy.
advanced. Okay. Because we put him in the backyard and I guess he knew to Your dog. We thought the backyard was fenced.
The dogs are outside?
No. We have them contained.
One's deaf and one's blind.
Okay.
That's why I was making sure they were under the table.
Yeah, one's deaf and one's blind, and I had nothing to do with either with the cause of either of their disabilities. It wasn't me.
Nope, that's yours. So we just stand, wait for us to get the instructions on what to do next. You got.
I love this name over here. Aloha Tarantula, bracket, Susan Elizabeth, close bracket. Okay, good. Aloha. Arinya.
Some water, good, okay.
Can I please just have a cigarette? They're on the back porch.
Not right now, we can't have you go and get anything. Why don't you sit in the shade? You're okay right there? Or maybe a little closer here where the shade is? We can't let you guys communicate right now.
I know, so I was ask for one.
You want me to get a cigarette from him and bring it to you?
That's okay.
I could probably do that.
Ask for a lighter. Thank you.
No problem.
I was going to have him arrange childcare.
Okay, good. For the child in school of the street. Okay.
Is my name on there yet?
No, sir, it's not.
It's natural. You're nervous.
I'm
You have
not
your
nervous.
anxiety. You're scared, right?
You have anxiety and you're scared, right? You think you're probably going to go to jail, right? This cop's not helping at all. Yes, Neverly pointed out a fantastic feature of our channel this evening. We've got our leaderboard on the coffee workshop. So if you want to get onto the leaderboard, you've got to bust your way through the fantastic Leslie B. And then after you're done with her, you've got to bust your way through the fantastic Riding Shotgun, who's in position 2. And then you've got to beat the king. You've got to beat the king, our very own homegrown bird of peace, Spacey Dove, the wonderful Spacey Dove. We've got so much love for Spacey Dove. And I think in 4th place, we've got a solid candidate, even though they don't show on the leaderboard. I was certain that they'd beaten Riding Shotgun. But Riding Shotgun is just a consistent supporter. You know, one of our most consistent supporters. But Amanda Chapman, I'd say that you've got a solid 4th place. But the good news is that everybody can get to number 1. How do you get to number 1? You go to buymeacoffee.com and you support the channel. And then you get to the fantastic number 1 spot. But first, you've got to get through Leslie B. No, first, you've got to beat Amanda Chapman, who bought 25 cups last night. Thank you so much again, Amanda. Then you've got to get through the wonderful Leslie B. Then after you're done with that, you've got to get through the wonderful Riding Shotgun. And then you've got to topple the throne, our very own homegrown bird of peace, Spacey Dove. Back to the show. Yeah, support the channel on buymeacoffee.com. Head over to Patreon to become a member. Check out the merch store, which is merch.truecrimemetrics.com. buymeacoffee.com/truecrimemetrics. YouTube memberships also to get that star next to your name. Also, super thanks, super like, super sticker, super subscribe, super YouTube. Subscribe, share, leave a comment. Fantastic. How do we search back? Switch back.
It's okay. You don't have to.
I don't know how to. I'm just waiting for whoever, so.
I could tell you this. I'm going to be here just as long as you are. Including my... It's going to be a while. I'm welcoming this breeze right now. It's kind of warm. All right? So just bear with us.
I know.
All right?
If you could, give me whatever updates or anything that...
Yeah, I'm welcoming this breeze right now. I've not been sent out here to keep an eye on you or anything. I am welcoming the breeze. This is me standing here, not watching you, not keeping an eye on you, welcoming the breeze. That's what I do best. I welcome breezes. My badge, it says to protect and serve and to welcome the breeze.
That's just how I work, so I know, kind of what
Well, let me look at my computer, see. We already got a detective on his way. He's on the screen. Okay.
Yeah, C. Malone says that, Chelsea is at home doing her hair, listening to the scanner, rolling her eyes. Yeah, look at them all now when they get here, the homicide detectives. They're just talking to each other and say, they're sort of debriefing before they go over and speak to Sarah. They're just like, okay, so what's going on? And you can just tell. I don't think there's any audio on this bit, but you can just tell. It's like, look at them. They're going, yeah, we've got a crazy drunk woman. Something about a suitcase, hide and seek. They were doing a puzzle. George wanted to do the puzzle in the suitcase. That became the puzzle of the evening. And she's really drunk. She's still drunk from last night. In fact, I don't think she's been sober in the last 12 years.
Headed. So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. You know what I'm saying? They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there.
You know what I'm saying? For the murder investigation?
Okay? All right.
All right, Sarah. My name's Chelsea. My partner, Scott. To my understanding, you reside here?
Yes.
Okay. Is it just you,
And George.
Okay.
I know, Amy. Isn't this cop so nice? I defy anybody to name or spot a nicer cop. I think that should be the game on this channel. When we get our website online, I think we should have a cop leaderboard, right? And this lady is top of the table. Top of the table, the table of good cops.
And I have a 9-year-old. It's 50-50. Brian, my former husband.
Your former husband. Okay. But you reside here with George, and then your son lives with you, or there's 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay. So from what
Rodriguez
has told me, she explained last night that you guys were drinking a bottle of wine, and around midnight, you decided you guys...
12:30ish, yeah.
Okay. You guys decided to play hide and seek.
Well, we were playing hide and seek, and then...
Was your son home at the time?
Hey, moderator Udi, Mr. Goodwrench. Mr. Goodwrench, glad you like it.
Okay.
No, with Brian.
Okay.
Decided to play, we're just stupid like that. Like, sure. We were putting puzzles together, we were doing artwork. You can see the puzzle that we finished in there, and then the artwork, and then decided to play hide and seek, just being stupid.
Okay.
So he decided to get in the suitcase.
Hey, the defense rests. How you doing? It was good chatting with you the other day. We've got a rising star with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The defense rest. Everyone, check out her channel. Yeah, we should have a debrief. The defense rest, maybe, if you're up for it. Be good to hear your opinions about some of those videos that got brought in on the last day of trial that I hadn't seen before. It certainly put my feeling and opinion in a certain category a little more strongly than it was.
So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too, to dip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. So this morning this afternoon when I actually got up out of the bed, I thought for sure he was downstairs on the laptop because he was being really quiet. But then I came downstairs and I'm like, where is he? Like, and then that's when I found him.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. And then you weren't sure about if you woke up this morning?
It was afternoon. I mean, I was
Or
awake,
this afternoon?
but I just didn't want to come downstairs. So
Okay.
I just laid in the bed for a little while. And then I eventually came downstairs and was confused about where he was. And then I was like, oh my God, he's in the suitcase still. So I pulled him out and I stretched him out and I started to try to do CPR on him.
Okay.
I called you guys. Well, I called Brian.
Okay.
And then as soon as he got here, which is 30 seconds down the road, I called you guys.
Okay.
And the person on the phone had me do the compression continually still and count with him until you guys showed up.
Okay. And so as a part of our investigation, we obviously have to go inside the house. We have to look at things. Are you okay with us going in the house and looking at things?
Yes.
Okay. And forensics, so we have to have our forensics crime scene investigators come out. Are you also okay with them coming inside, taking photographs and? Okay. Okay.
Can I ask, is Brian, I'm sorry, George, was he diagnosed with any kind of medical history?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't take drugs. I mean, we'll have the occasional bottle of wine here and there, but...
The occasional ginormous bottle of wine, or 2 or 3 each. Yeah, the double bottles. We like the cheap double bottles of Woodbridge Chardonnay.
I don't know,
That was going to be my next question. So you guys don't normally drink? You just drink once in a while, or?
Well, I'm going to say, like, okay, I guess normal drinking is...
Listen, if you use the phrase, I guess normal drinking... normal drinking would be, if you use that phrase, you're an alcoholic, okay? Normal drinking. And the cops know that. They're straight away like, okay, we get it.
Like, we will have, like, a glass of wine or two, like, while we're cooking dinner. Sure. Here, and we'll play a board game with him, and all the games are in there. But, I mean, it's not like...
A couple of beers a day?
Well, but I don't...
Oh, Detective Scott, if it were a couple of beers a day. You have no idea, buddy.
Like, I don't understand, though, like, for the little bit that we had, like, not had anything to even do with it. Like, I don't know if he had a heart attack or a stroke or an aneurysm or what happened to him. I don't know.
And were you guys together all day yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Here?
Yes.
Like, neither of you left the apartment yesterday?
I think he drove up to the convenience store to get cigarettes.
Okay.
But, I mean, you could walk there.
Does he have any history of using any drugs? I know he doesn't now, because you said he doesn't, but...
I don't know.
As far as you've ever known him, you've never seen him...
No. I mean, he's from Philadelphia, and he grew up in Philadelphia, and then he went to Massachusetts, and then from Massachusetts he came down here. So I don't really know, like, a whole lot of, like, medical history or anything.
How long have you guys been together?
Almost 4 years, like 3.5 years.
You guys been living here the whole time?
Yes.
Yeah. But she's only been divorced from Brian for 1.5 years, as he just stated earlier. I've been with this guy 4 years, but I only left my husband 18 months ago.
He's never been to the doctor or to the hospital during that time?
He and his brother got into a really bad argument at one point, and he had to have facial reconstruction. But he has been in the hospital from that, and then I talked him into going to see, like, a regular physician.
Yeah, he and his brother got into a really bad argument that I caused, and then his brother beat the shit out of him, and he had to go to hospital for facial reconstructive surgery that I caused. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a regular, like, checkup thing. Yeah. But there were no red flags.
How long ago was that?
The surgery or the doctor?
Both.
The surgery, I think, was at this point, 2 years maybe? 2.5 years. The checkup was probably a good 2 years too.
Okay.
And the suitcase is still in there?
Yep, always.
Is it normally stored down there? Or did you guys travel recently?
No, he was going to start putting some of the, what do you call it?
Good question, Chelsea. Resting bitch face aside, she has good questions. So the suitcase, is it normally in the middle of the living room? It's probably what they take to Publix to bring back all their wine, right?
Donation in there, so that's why
it's out?
Yes.
Okay. You guys didn't recently travel somewhere or anything like that?
After you zipped them up, did you move the bag around and mess with them at all, or you just zipped it up and walked away
Me and I both
laughing.
were laughing about it, but I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay. But what position was he in when you put him?
They've probably already been somewhat briefed that there's an abusive history and the cops are always out there, right? I mean, he's asking questions like, did you move the bag around or hit it with a bat?
When he went in, was he sitting on his rear end and his head up and he just kind of bent over?
Okay, so like this is the suitcase. Like this was his head and then his feet right here and his feet were down.
So he was laying on his side?
Yes.
Yes. You just closed the flap and zipped it around
Yes.
him? Okay.
I believe we were playing.
Understandable, okay.
So he said that I needed to tell you guys about his family. Like, who do I talk to about that?
We're gonna do that once we walk through and see. Yeah, we're
not going anywhere. We're gonna be here for a while.
Like,
yeah, it's gonna be a while.
I'm afraid for my life. I want you to know that. I am afraid for my life. His family has never liked me. I'm a blue-eyed white devil, is what they call me. So they've never liked me. They've never taken me in. They've never accepted me. I'll put it that way.
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does
No.
anyone know? Okay.
That's
So no one's gonna know until we will be making that notification. So
they're gonna kill me.
Okay, well.
Do they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me. His kids are going to kill me in Philadelphia. They're going to kill me. This was not intentional.
Okay.
And they're not going to understand that. They're not going to accept it.
We're gonna do a thorough investigation, and we will definitely.
You see, Sarah knows that the minute the cops go and inform the next of kin, his parents, that they're going to turn around and say, this was her. You need to get her in cuffs immediately. You know, she's crazy. She beats his ass all the time. You know.
Make sure that you don't feel scared when we leave.
She's trying to get ahead of that, but she's just waving a big old red flag to the detectives. I mean, you can tell instantly.
Okay.
When my 9-year-old.
Well, he's at school and he's with your husband.
I know. Well,
ex-husband.
Your husband said that, or your ex-husband said he made arrangements for your 9-year-old to be picked up.
Oh, okay, Mom. Probably. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're going to go inside if that's okay.
Yes, please, but can you guys just keep me put
Of course.
so I know what's going on?
Yes, ma'am. All you have to do is get their attention if you have a question or need to talk to us.
Yeah, Clarissa says, imagine how horrible the last few years of George's life were. Total hell, then ended up being murdered by this awful woman. At least her son will be safe now. I'm amazed that she had access to her son, you know, because when we saw, it's included in this little montage I put together, but the video where she records George sitting on the floor and she's berating him, get out of here, you smell like a worthless dog, get away from my door, you worthless dog, all that sort of stuff. That is textbook abusive parent, psychotic abusive parent. I mean, George was just a sort of pet to Sarah that she kept around to take out her frustrations on. I mean, talk about a fucking punch bag, you know. Psychologically, for the most part. But, you know, the reason I'm surprised that she was be allowed anywhere near her son is because the way that she was treating George was very akin to the way a psychotic abusive parent treats their child behind closed doors, you know. Come home from work, hate their boss, beat up the kid, tell them they're worthless because that makes you feel powerful, right? That's what she was doing to George. And if George had left, got wise and run away, Lucas would have been the next target, right? And I'm not sure why Brian didn't get that, how much danger his son was in with her. It's pretty nuts. Yeah, but yeah, good that he's away from this woman now, Lucas. And I don't think he misses her. You know, I don't think he misses her. Maybe he's got a nice Mountain Dew loving stepmom now. You know, it's just it's just Brian and Lucas and stepmom and 3 gallons each of Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
He's standing right there. She'll be right here.
Yeah. Okay, but will you guys tell me, like, so you're telling me, like, you won't call whoever it is without telling me, right?
No.
I mean, I have all their phone
And we're
numbers
not
if you need
calling,
them.
we're not making phone calls. We're actually going to speak to them in person.
Yeah.
We
That'll be
are.
later
They're
on.
going to, okay.
It'll
You'll
be
know
later.
prior to us making any
I'm
contact.
not going to be here.
Okay.
They're going to kill me.
Okay.
We'll address all of that, okay, before we leave. Okay?
This was,
Okay?
Hey, Udi, this is great. Thank you for posting this. And please do let us know if you hear back from the Vintage Tie Forum. Udi is looking for Mr. J's tie. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's custom made, you know, by a 4-year-old girl with potato-shaped paints. Remember that when you cut a potato in half and then you carve a star and it's like a print. You dip it in the paint and then put the star on paper. It was something like that. I mean, maybe it's a really valuable tie from a famous artist. We don't know. We don't know why he wore it. Someone was getting really annoyed at me. Well, maybe not really annoyed at me, but they were saying yesterday, oh, the tie. People go on about the tie. The tie doesn't matter. The content of his rebuttal is what matters. And to that I say, well, if that's true, where's the limit? Where is the limit? If Mr. J wants to come into court and give his rebuttal address in the murder trial wearing a full head-to-toe panda costume, should that be allowed? Because it's the content that matters, right? And if Mr. J wants to come into court wearing a full head-to-toe panda costume just because he feels like it, it shouldn't matter how he's dressed, right? I don't know. I mean, personally, I think I think dress is part of it. You know, it's the whole thing. And don't get me wrong, because you all know how I feel about snappy lawyer dresses like Mr. Hand Grenade. Mr. Hand Grenade, with his $1,500 suits and his $250 haircut and his $80,000 watch, probably. He's a flash boy. And when I see a flash boy being a lawyer, I get worried because all that time he's spending getting manicured and tailor-made suits is time that he's not spending at the law library, researching, planning, you know. So a good middle ground. But I think, you know, a well-fitted suit on a lawyer goes a long way. And a good quality tie, a good quality tie, shirt, jacket combination. He was also wearing a yellow shirt with a brown suit, which, you know, some of you may have caught it last night, just reminds me of a manager from a Wimpy Burger, and not even a Wimpy Burger in a Wimpy Burger restaurant, but the sort of Wimpy Burger that you have in the corner of a bowling alley. You know? That's what it says to me. Yellow shirt, brown suit, brown jacket, colorful, childish tie. Not working. The panda suit would have been better.
Okay. Thank you.
Just stay seated, okay, Sarah? I know you're panicking, okay? Just relax. We'll come and talk to you.
Hey, good evening, Casey Jacobson. So satisfying to say that name with confidence. I've been going, is it Cassie? Cassie? Jacobson? I was trying to be correct, and I got it wrong every time. But no, it's Casey Jacobson. Welcome, Casey.
We'll keep checking on you.
What is that rabbit picture there? Shit. Why is that picture outside? I mean, really? Did Sarah do that? Do you think she's going to start selling her artwork in jail now? So this is a picture of a bunny called George. Yeah, like Ezra McCandless or Jodi Arias. By the way, guys, so let's see if we can pull some of that stuff up. Do you know that Jodi Arias is selling her artwork for crazy, insane fucking money? She's got a ballpoint pen picture of a mandala, intricate kind of mandala pattern. It's $5,000. I'm going to see if I can pull it up. So these are all prints. Is this video playing? Okay. I want to see the originals.
They're coming out now. I'll get you somebody, okay? She wants to say something. She wants to talk. I'm on. Yeah.
Well, we're
You don't
here,
know
so
anything though, like why or how?
So we will not know the answer to that because we're not doctors. So what's going to happen is he's going to go to the medical examiner's office and he'll have what's called an autopsy. Yeah. That'll be first thing tomorrow morning. I'll know a lot, hopefully a lot more tomorrow morning as far as him. But I cannot, there's no way I could say how, why. So just by looking at him, like, why is he purple? Oh, that's normal when someone passes away. Lividity turn.
as soon as the heart stops beating, the blood starts to settle to the lower points of the body.
Okay, sidetrack. Let's sidetrack for a second, guys. Let's share this screen. Share this puppy. Okay. Present. Share screen. Browse. So here's Jodi's artwork, right? Where's the one for $5,000? Here you go. This one here. This is $5,000 for the original, right? I mean, okay. This one, Couch Potatoes, was $1,500. And I don't know, is it good? I mean, I find it pretty scary looking at it. All of her work is like, what is this? Should we have a look at her bio? There she is. Hello, Jodi. You crazy thing, you. Brief bio. I've been making art since I was old enough to hold a crayon. And art has remained part of my life in different ways, from mere dabbling to blissful obsession. I'm incarcerated at Perryville, the women's prison in Arizona, and I'm appealing the life sentence I was given. See justiceforjodi.com to find out more about that. Today, I continue making art and sharing it here, where you can acquire some of it for yourself, or just pursue and read my blog. To learn more about my lifelong love affair with art, please see my extended bio below. When I was 2 and 3 years old, I would climb out of bed, make my way downstairs to the master bedroom, and wake up my mom, who loved sleeping in. She would set me up in the living room with cartoons, crayons, and a coloring book, then go back to sleep. I scribbled in my book, intermittently entranced by the colors I could put on paper, and by Tom and Jerry or Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner. Okay, I don't think I want to read all of this. This is pretty long. We'll do a special Jody episode coming up soon. We've got a lot to do on Jody, actually. I've been reacquainting myself with the trial. Anyway, we're on Sarah Boone today. Back to Sarah Boone.
I'm like really scared. I want you guys to know that.
Look around. You have all these deputies here, so while we're here, nothing's going to happen to you. Before we go and make any notifications, you'll have plenty of time to leave or do what you need to do. Whatever you need to do. Okay? And we can talk about that more in length. But, yeah, it's not going to be a surprise.
Real quick, and then,
But like, I don't, like, this was totally, like, not intentional. Like, that's what I'm scared about too. Like,
yeah, but you know, every murderer says that. You know, every suspicious situation, we hear that a lot. Yeah, this was totally not intentional.
We'll have all the answers. We'll have a lot more answers tomorrow after medical exam. Like you said, what you're seeing here is common. This is us coming out to the scene. Yeah, his age, no real medical history that we know of. For him to have passed away, we come out and we do an investigation. We come out and do an investigation. Medical examiner's office will be sending people out. This is what we do. If he was 75 years old and had a history of heart conditions, we wouldn't be here.
I don't know what it is.
Exactly. And that's what we're here to find out. We're here to get the answers. The answers that you want, the answers that his family's going to want.
I just really want to see my son. I really need to see my son. I mean, I know I can't go anywhere, but...
Right.
So, do I just, like, sit out here and wait for you guys?
If you would, yes, please.
Is anybody else having to show up, or everybody's here that needs to be here?
My team's here that needs to be here. The medical examiners will show up when we call them, but we're not ready for them yet. So they're going to take him, they're going to take some photos, take him, but that's towards the end of it. And they'll be called well in advance when we're ready for them, but we're not ready for them at this point. So we won't be calling them quite yet. Okay? So like I said, I got to go do some paperwork. They're going to chat with some people, and then we're going to come back and talk to you if you're okay with that.
Yes,
so just give us a little bit more time. Like I said, we need to go and do that, and he's going to go do what
but do you guys tell his family, like, today or after tomorrow?
We have to. It's the
law. We have to go and make contact with the family. They have to be notified.
Once our investigation is pretty much complete here, once we leave here, we will be going to...
But again, you'll know. I'm not going to just go and do it without you knowing. You'll know. We'll talk to you prior to doing anything like that.
But how, I mean, I understand what you guys and how you do it, and, you know, so, but, like, what do you just tell him? What do you tell his parents? Like, what's the reason he passed away?
We tell them what we know at that point.
Yeah.
We tell them the truth.
And that we're going to be waiting for the autopsy results, and I will be at the autopsy in the morning, and hopefully the doctor will be able to give me some of what they think and see.
We'll give them their number. They can contact them and get it from them.
But yeah, they're gonna know what we're here, what we're investigating, and that
they're gonna think I killed him.
Why would they think that?
They always have said that. They've always have said that.
What have they
I
said?
told you it's because I'm the blue-eyed white dragon. That's what they call me. Because they don't want him with me. So he's basically just not really been around his family.
His daughters confirmed that she gave herself that honorific.
Because he chooses me over them. Even after I have encouraged him numerous times to go over there and see his family. They've never accepted me, and I have always been unforgiving, they'll say that, where they've never accepted me, and everybody in his family has.
Is this still the black cop, the female cop with body cam?
His
She's actually a better camera man, camera woman, camera person, camera handler than most of the people we see working for court TV in the friggin' courthouses.
More safe that you can go tonight?
Both my parents are deceased. My grandparents are deceased. My aunt and uncle are deceased. I got nobody. I have a brother that's in the Marines, and I've got another one.
Did any of them die in a bag? Were you anywhere near these early deaths?
That's in jail.
Unless the brother that's Marines, is he local?
No. Well, he's in Altamont, but I think he's doing whatever Marine thing he's doing.
Altamont? Okay, so not local then.
But the only way...
Your phone's inside, correct?
Yes.
Does he have a phone?
No.
He doesn't have a phone.
He used my phone.
He uses your phone.
Yeah, we did it together. So the only place I could go is over to...
What's Sarah's other brother in jail for? Is it rape or something? I forget. But this brother in the Marines, his parents are dead, his grandparents are dead, his siblings are in jail for serious offenses. I mean, why can't we get an interview with him when he gets back from service duty?
Brian's house. So I don't think he'll have a problem with it.
Okay.
So...
Well, like I said, we're not going to leave here. If you do not feel safe, you're not going to leave here with you not feeling safe. Because then we're liable.
And then his ex-wife in Philadelphia.
Well, she's in Philadelphia, but yes.
There's going to be a funeral.
Right. That you're talking like days and weeks.
No,
I'm talking right here, right now.
I know.
So let me do my investigation. Let me go do this paperwork that I'm talking about, because we can go back and forth about what ifs like all day long.
I know, sorry.
I promise we're not going to leave here for you and you not feel safe. Okay? I promise. Please. Okay.
Is this... I don't even know what to tell you.
It's okay. Just take a seat, have some water, give us a few minutes, let us do our thing, and we'll be back to talk to you, I promise, okay?
Like you said, you need us again, let them know.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Martina, TV
Yeah.
Go ahead and type.
Okay.
Sit down and type and keep like eyes on. Do you have anyone?
Is that bunny picture evidence? Do they take that away?
There's nobody here, it's just me.
Okay, that's fine. You're right there, right?
Yeah.
Sit there and type. You're fine. I have relief coming, so just get type.
Oh, look, all the overlays are over my nice titles. Didn't think that through, did you, Metrix? Note to self, move the titles to somewhere else.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Stupid.
Sarah.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Sarah. I can't fucking breathe, babe. Seriously.
Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me.
Sarah. Sarah.
No, I needed a captive audience, right? I needed to get some things off my chest and tell him how I'd been feeling about the relationship. So this was the only way to do it. But then the 11 minutes happened, and that arm, it came out of the suitcase, and I had to hit it with a bat. And then when he got that arm back in the suitcase, I zipped him up and ran to bed.
Sarah. Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
That's on you.
Sarah, I can't breathe.
It's on you.
Sarah.
Real around some. Might want to get video for it extra. Because I got this.
Sarah.
Real around some.
Sarah.
Regular Ransom is just like, dance for me, dance for me, little bear. Dance on the hot coals.
Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
Oh. That's what I feel like when you drink on me.
Sarah!
Fuck you!
Fucking breathe, Sarah!
Yeah. You should probably shut the fuck up.
Sarah!
Man, what a way to go, huh? What a way to go.
So
We don't drink usually. The occasional wine or whatever with dinner, or if it's a weekend. That's when you go out and you have a good time. I have all this stuff I have to do. I have to take care of Lucas, my job search, cleaning the house.
I'm guessing you called for a reason, right?
It's got Ace bucket there, a huge ashtray bucket by the front door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look, the bunny picture's a bird picture here. What is this? They just display their art in the garden? I have never heard of that.
Yeah, but you do realize he's here, though, right? Okay. Have you been drinking?
I had a drink.
Okay.
I had a drink. I had one huge magnum of Woodbridge Chardonnay. Okay? Just straight out of the bottle, so that counts as one drink.
It's raining.
It is raining. No, don't close the door, because I gotta keep an eye on my guy.
Okay, well,
Disappeared in different directions from one of the area check. One of the Hispanic males
What's gonna happen?
had tattoos all over him. No shirt, gray pants.
Yeah, I have to. He's here.
Other one, tattoos.
Yeah, you can stay right here. You can stay right here. He doesn't know that you call. He doesn't know how to
Another
know,
black
right?
male, no description, mark.
I had a drink, ladies and gentlemen. A drink.
I have to.
Look at her. She is fucked.
We have to. We left earlier. We respected you.
She's very childlike as well, isn't it? I mean, it's a bit like being flirty, you know, buttering up, but she does it in a very childish way. She's regressing. She's regressing into childhood. You know, it would be nice if she'd opened up some about losing her parents early. I mean, the defense mentioned it. They brought it up that she'd been through this trauma. If you want to call it that, if you want to be nice. I'm surprised they didn't make a bigger deal out of it, because this regression she's showing by being so childlike, you know, it seems like it would be linked to losing your parents in your early 20s, right?
Yeah, we respected your wish earlier, okay? But he's here. Okay. It's because it's domestic. That's the only reason why. Yeah, I have to, man, because you can stay right here. He doesn't have to know. He doesn't have to know. He doesn't have to know. Okay. I'll hear your piece. You can step out here. It's not raining. It's just sprinkling. It's okay.
Go in
the corner if you want.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, but I'm literally begging you, don't.
Okay. Yeah, but you know he's gonna have to. Stay here.
Don't come out here acting out. Okay.
There's nothing you can do?
There's nothing you can do.
Why?
Just the law, it's the way the law is, alright? So.
I kind of want to give you a hug.
No, you don't need to give me a hug.
Yeah, big and berry.
No, it's okay. No hugs today. Man, go inside. Go inside. We have one comment. She's good. I'm trying to get her to go back inside because we're trying to do something over here. I know, but I'm trying to keep you away from there. You're not listening. You keep coming outside. Just go inside.
I have you come talk to you.
Yeah, he'll come talk to you.
No, don't have Rachel come talk to me.
There you go. Have Rachel. There you go.
George, I'll do whatever I can.
Okay. All right.
George!
What's your name again? I just said to stop. That's why I want you to... There you go. Go call Papa Mom.
Babe, I had no idea.
Jesus Christ. Go inside. Call Mom and Pop.
What?
You're not going to do anything for him. There you go.
They
Call
won't
Mom and Pop.
answer.
You can't do
I'll
anything
make
for
Henry
him.
go over there and do it. Babe!
Stop screaming at him. See, she don't listen.
I know.
No. Go back inside.
Sure.
Go back inside. Go back inside. Jesus.
Do you need Jesus right now?
I don't need Jesus. Go inside. Why do you keep coming out here causing problems? Go inside and call Mom and Pop.
That's a bad advice. They're dead, buddy.
There's nothing you can do for him out here. You're not going to hug him. You're not going to go talk to him. Just go inside and call Mom and Pop.
How's Henry over there talking to him?
Henry's the property manager. He's acting...
Oh, did you see that? What happened to the little girlish, playful, innocent face? How's Henry over there talking to him? Vicious, nasty piece of work, man.
You're not going to go talk to him. Just go inside and call Mom and Pop.
How's Henry over there talking to him?
Henry's the...
God, that is the epitome of a tortured soul. That is ugly. I mean, the cops should take her to jail just for making that facial expression. Let's see if we can play it one more time. How's Henry over there talking to him?
Problems. Go inside and call Mom and Pop. There's nothing you can do for him out here. You're not going to hug him. You're not going to go talk to him. Just go inside and call Mom and Pop.
How's Henry over there talking to him?
Henry's the property manager. He's asking him questions.
Just imagine if you're George, and every single day when you get home, Sarah might be in a good mood for the first 6 or 7 drinks, right? And then suddenly she turns into that, and it's like that all night long, right? And if he ever bit back, it was after several fucking hours worth of listening to that and watching those facial expressions of hate and just, oh my God, how this guy couldn't see that he was trapped with a fucking maniac, abusive woman. I mean, he should have just walked out of the door, left all of his shit, and just left the state, go back to Philadelphia, patch it up with your ex-wife. I mean, spend time with your daughters. There's a million things you could have done, George, but you chose to be with that. You were dependent on that horrible woman that spoke to you like that every day for hours and called you a worthless dog and bossed you around, told you to do everything every day, and you still wanted to be with her? Oh, buddy, you're a lesson to us all, man.
The deputy's asking him questions. Why is this
What do you want me to do?
Ma'am, go inside. Go call Mom and Pops. Let's go. You're not doing anything for him screaming here. Why is this so hard for you?
What happened?
I need his father and his mother's
Take her inside. Take her inside. Maybe he'll show it to
his
you.
father's number and his mother's number.
Yes, I
Yeah.
So I could get him in a piece of
I got
All right.
those. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all gotta go. Okay, it's done when it's done.
Why are you screaming
I've had one drink.
Sarah,
for?
I need the number because she don't have it. So when
Goodness
you get this
gracious.
phone call,
I have it.
I need you to write it
I know. She's on something.
No, they got domestic incident last week.
I'll give
Uh-huh.
He has a no contact order.
He has a no.
Period.
Okay.
I know how it feels to be locked up without a number.
Yeah.
Can you write his mother and his father's number?
Come inside.
Come on, let's go.
You need anything with me?
I need you to go inside like the past 5 minutes.
We need the phone numbers.
Goodness gracious. All right, go.
George!
Yeah, you have to hurry up. He's about to pour. All right, bud.
You need her for anything?
No, we don't. We have her information already. So here's what's gonna happen, bud. You're gonna take the ride back down, and because it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you're gonna see a judge tomorrow morning. You won't be able to see her today. Okay? And it might be the same judge that gave you the no contact order. Okay? Listen, from here on out, bud, until that case is resolved, you cannot come here. Okay? Or have contact with her, even if she invites you. Okay? She called us earlier. She told us that you guys had a no contact order. Okay? She didn't want anything to do with you. Like, charge, nothing. But we told her because it's domestic.
They should have given her the no contact order, kicked her out of the house, put her in jail for 30 days, 90 days, solitary. I mean, is it the system's responsibility to recognize this stuff and how dangerous a position George was in? Is it the system's responsibility? Well, they seem to try and make it their responsibility. If you're going to take the job, do it well. They put him in a batterer's intervention program, which just vindicated her and made her even more abusive and controlling, so she could say, yes, see, the judge said that you need to go to a batterer's intervention program because you're a bastard and I'm innocent. So now I have even more license to boss you around, and I can hold this over you as part of my abuse, which will be continuing and increasing. I mean, it would have been better for the system to have not done anything in that case, right?
State of Florida has to. Okay, so, all right, bud? Just make sure he's got nothing on him. Hey, you have anything on you, right, bud? No, okay. We'll make it as cordial as it can be, okay? We promise, man, all right? What do you say?
Sure. I'll do whatever I can.
I love you, babe. Take it easy. You hear me?
I love you, babe. I mean, he really doesn't even know where he is, does he? I mean, what is the appeal? I mean, even if she was like smoking hot, like the best woman alive, but we've all seen her. She's revolting in every way, and I bet she smells bad. Blotchy skin.
I love you. Call Papa and Mom. Tell them that I'm... Sarah, call Papa and Mom.
I'll make him go over there and do it.
Good night, DBs. Good to see you again. See you soon.
No.
It's all right, babe. George, give me your mom's and your father's
Just
number.
stay here,
I
bud.
don't know it. You don't know it? She knows.
So the domestic battery charge that he got hit with last week or whatever it was, he was given a no contact order by the judge. Okay, whether she invites him or not,
I know.
he knows he can't be here. So he was here this morning, and she called us this morning. Okay, he's now back, and he. No, he gets a phone call when he gets down there. Yeah, he gets when he gets in. Well, if you have a piece of paper real quick, you can get it for me and we'll give it to him.
You don't know your mother's number?
She has. If you can get it real quick, we'll give it to him.
Can I get his mother's number and his mom's number?
Now we're going to the incident where Sarah gets arrested as well. That's a good one. From the docket. All credit to the docket. Today on the docket, Sarah Boone. All thanks to the docket, Texas lady. So I think this is the night where they got back from the bar and Sarah was asking for a cigarette from another man, probably rubbing her tits in his face, because I could see that happening, you know. George got jealous and went home early. Well, not that early. He left without her.
What's up, George?
Hey, what's up?
You want to talk to us? Go outside. Talk to you inside.
Well, where'd it go? Look at her. You gonna put up with all this abuse to sleep next to that? You serious? Yeah, Casey, it's about 18 months before the death.
Together for a year and a half, and he's going through a whole bunch of shit. Pardon me for saying that.
No. Go.
Pardon me for saying that, but like, oh man, he let loose on my ass tonight, and I'm not having it.
Okay. All right.
I got kicked in the face.
Okay.
Kicked in the face.
That you know of, there's no.
And where's the black eye that you later showed us in court, you know? Or did you just have a face paint artist come round for Lucas's birthday, go up to them and say, could you make me look like a battered spouse? Here, try the black paint around my eye.
Guns,
No,
anything in there? Okay.
No.
We just have to double check that.
I know, baby. You guys are doing your job.
All right, Sarah here?
Yes.
Sarah here?
Go get him.
Go get him. You see, this is her using law enforcement as part of her abuse system, right? Go get him. You know, I'm the battered woman. She's actually, it's not enough that she berates him every single day, is physically abusive, calls him nothing, blah, 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 and keeps him under her control. No, she's got to enlist the arm of law enforcement to be an extension of her abuse.
I swear to God, there's nothing for you guys to be afraid of.
Okay.
What's his name?
George.
George? All right.
There's nothing for you guys to be afraid of.
The eagle has landed. Hello, Black Eagle. Kim! Welcome, Kim.
I swear to God, I'm done with his attitude. He beat the fuck out of me tonight. And I'm done with it. I have to go to work tomorrow.
What's up, George?
I have to go to work tomorrow. What time is it? Does it say the time on the 5:55 a.m.? I have to go to work tomorrow.
You want to talk to us? Go inside. Talk to you inside.
You see my eye?
I do see your eye.
He kicked me in the fucking face.
Okay, tell me how it all went down from beginning to...
Yes, my love.
Okay.
Okay, so we were having a really good day, and we went across the street to Muldoon's, and everything was good and fine and dandy, and because I talked to another guy
Fine and dandy. She likes that one.
because he left, came in there, and I got so mad, because I asked for a cigarette from another
She's only had one drink, guys.
guy because he took my license, my debit card, and everything. Cigarettes, everything. Took everything.
Okay.
So I asked someone for a cigarette, and it happened to be a guy. So he walked in and got super pissed because...
How do you think that went? Do you think she walked up to a gentleman in the bar and said, "Excuse me, sir, but would it be too much trouble to ask you for a loan of one of your cigarettes?" Or do you think she was like leaning on him, hand on his chest, you know, getting her face really close to his and saying, "Yeah, can I have a cigarette?"
I asked for a cigarette from another guy. I came home. Mind you, my car is across the street still.
Okay. So you get home, you go inside.
Oh man, let loose.
Let loose, let loose. Everybody let loose. Let loose on buymeacoffee.com and head over to buymeacoffee.com/True Crime Metrix to support the channel and help us grow. And, you know, if you're sitting here watching this and you're thinking, hey, this is a really great show, but I'd love to find out a way that I could support True Crime Metrix, you should just head over to buymeacoffee.com and buy us a coffee.com. You could buy a coffee for the dog. You could buy a coffee for me. You could buy a coffee for yourself, but send it to us. Buymeacoffee.com is the most fantastic way to support the channel, but we've also got, it doesn't end there. The fun never ends at True Crime Metrix. We've also got Patreon memberships, YouTube memberships, Buy Me a Coffee memberships, Super Chat, Super Like, Super Thanks, Super Sticker, social networks in the chat, in the description for the video. Social networks, Facebook, Instagram, and what's the other one? X or Twitter, whatever. What else have we got? We've got Discord, fantastic Discord, link in the description. A free, super size, super steroids running chat room, True Crime Metrix, fantastic place for everybody to be and chat and buymeacoffee.com.
Okay, elaborate. So you open the door. What happens from there?
I'm a whore.
He starts calling you names? Okay.
When I say ragdoll, do you know what that is?
I don't know what a ragdoll is.
Oh man, I was ragdolled.
Okay, but
I was ragdolled. We forgot about that in the merch. And yeah, also merch.truecrimemetrics.com for our fantastic merchandise products, guys. But also buymeacoffee.com. I need to just write this down. Hang on, guys. T-shirts. What was it? I was ragdolled. Sarah Boone. Yeah, we'll be bringing out a fantastic new merch product. I was ragdolled by Sarah Boone.
I need you in the face.
Okay, I need you to elaborate. Like, you walk into the house. Did you start arguing? He started calling you names. You said he was
I walked out. I walked in and I walked to the back. I just wanted to smoke a cigarette and just to go to sleep. I just literally wanted to I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna go to sleep.
And then as you're making your way to the back, what happened?
I got caught on the stairwell.
You got caught on the stairwell. So he caught you on the stairwell. And what did he get in front of you? Started confronting you, telling you anything? What happened?
It was bad.
Okay. Elaborate, Miss Sarah. I need you to tell me exactly what happened so I can help you.
My heart is like, I don't want him to get in trouble, but fuck, I'm tired of being beaten up.
Okay. I understand. I'm trying to help you out, but
I know
need
you are. I know you are.
I need you to elaborate a little bit. So,
I swear
in
to
the
God,
stairwell,
dragging me down the stairs. I went upstairs, tried to get in the bed. I just wanted to go to sleep. I just wanted to go to sleep. I just wanted to go to sleep. I didn't make it to the bed. He caught me in the upstairs.
like in the hallway.
Beating the fuck up. That's all I can say.
Okay, what do you mean? Like, I see your eye. What you said? He kicked you in the eye.
That's what they say. That's what this foot.
Were you on the floor when he kicked you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how did you get
Oh, so apparently she does have a mark on her eye.
to the floor? Did he push you? Did he pull you? How?
Normally what I do is, because he does it so often, I just...
Yeah, KJD, we might go back and have a look at the Ferris burn pile murder. People keep talking about that. I haven't seen any of it, but, you know, there's nothing to... I'm not that into doing things live as they happen. We had to do it with Boone because we've been waiting for so long, but that whole rat race thing that people do with the creators and stuff, where it's like everyone's got to be first, I don't know, something about that just annoys me, and it's not really what I want to be. So we're going way back. We're going back. We've got to do Michael Dunn. We're going to do a big story series on Michael Dunn. Everybody subscribe to the channel to see Michael Dunn. I mean, that was 12 years ago. So, well, the crime was 12 years ago. The trial was 10 years ago, but it's fantastic and it never gets old. We're going way back. So yeah, we'll pick up the burn pile stuff soon enough or some point in the future.
Go to the floor. I just go to the floor. So I'm pretty sure, I don't really recollect. I went to the ground.
Okay, and then that's when he...
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. I don't mind. So you went down to the ground.
Yes, that's what I do.
Did he kicked you with which, do you recall which foot?
Right
Foot, okay.
heel.
His heel. Okay. And you say you've been together
I'm a
for...
whore. Because I asked for a cigarette. Because he left my ass in my cars across the street.
Okay. And you said you've been together for about a year?
And a half.
A year and a half,
Yes.
Okay. Live together, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
I just recently went through a divorce. He's been there with me. He knows all those stories.
Colleen, welcome back, Colleen. Good to see you.
Blah, blah, blah. But...
I know. I'm just trying to...
This sucks! And I have to go to work tomorrow.
Do you want the fire department to come out and check your eye?
Baby.
No? Okay. Okay. Do you want...
I hate it when she says this stuff. Oh, no, baby. No, baby. Oh, yes, my love. Just shut the fuck up, Sarah. Don't call me that.
Want to press charge?
No hugs today. I mean, that's another t-shirt. No hugs today. No hugs today, Sarah Boone. We're going to have so much great merch coming out, guys, but there's already bags of stuff there. Fantastic merch. Merch.truecrimemetrics.com.
You can smoke your cigarette if you want.
Can I talk to you, though?
You're talking to me by myself.
I don't want him to be taken out. Please put the fear of the police.
So you don't want to press charges? Okay. Do you want to fill out any paperwork? Do a statement? No? Okay. Smoke your cigarette. Sit down, smoke your cigarette.
I don't want him to get in trouble, but he's fucked up.
I know.
You guys have actually been out here twice now. Look at this shit. You fucking rips my shit all the time.
Did this happen today?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I see it. It's ripped and I'm down there a little bit.
I just bought this yesterday.
I get it. Sit down. Smoke your cigarette.
Pardon?
Do your thing. No, it's fine. Do you have an ID with you? Is it in the house? Okay, we'll go find it.
I love that the cops arrest her after this incident.
My number if you want it.
She seems to get the cops out of here because she's so bored of her worthless, pathetic, boring, nothing life. All she does is go to Publix, buy fucking 2 bottles of giant Chardonnay, come home, drink them, get in a fight with George, call the cops, go back to bed, same thing tomorrow.
That's perfect.
Sorry.
No, that's cool. That's cool. I get it. I get it. Sit down, smoke your cigarette, try to relax a little bit. I'm going to take pictures of you in a little bit. All right? No problem.
I mean, in this situation, I think George got pissed off with Sarah flirting with everybody in the bar, right? But even before borrowing the cigarette, left, went home, removed himself from the situation. Maybe after saying to her, let's go, you're wasted. She stayed because she stays until the bar's closed, obviously. He went home, removed himself from the situation because he was pissed off. She was majorly pissed off that he left with her keys and her cards and her cigarettes or whatever the fuck, right? Got home, she got home, started a fight, angry fight, came in like a wild animal, attacked him after he removed himself from the situation, and attacked him so much that he just had it and grabbed her and ripped her shirt and, okay, stumped her in the face. Well, you know, that happens. Is it okay? No. But it wouldn't have happened at all if she didn't attack him viciously for a situation that she caused. He removed himself from the situation. Now he's going to jail, and a good thing she is as well.
The other side. Am I going to spend the whole night over there? When it comes to, have a seat.
Buddy, you're going to be in there for 2 days. It's Friday, and the judge don't work on weekends, boy.
When it comes to domestic-related stuff, man, you'll probably sit in there for a day, okay? Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to lie to you, all right? You're going to probably sit in there for a day, maybe 2. All right?
2 days?
Possibly. It's all up to the judge, all right? This the thing is that the reason why they do that, man, is because when it's domestic-related, all right, y'all are dating. This is still dating violence, still domestic violence, okay? They got to make sure they keep y'all separated long enough to where nobody's going to come home and kill each other. You know, I know that might not be your intention. That's the majority of the domestic violence and dating violence, battery calls that we deal with. That never happens. But there's always that one out of many that will do it. So that's why you'll probably sit in jail for maybe a day or 2. Okay. All right. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Just keep being cooperative. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you want your phone? You want your phone?
Yes. Make sure you guys lock the back door, okay?
Hey, thanks so much, Laura. Laura, for the coffee, Laura Lee. Thank you so much, Laura Lee.
We got it. Don't worry. We'll take care of that. You go by Junior, you go by George.
George.
Is it George or is it Jorge? Jorge. All right.
George.
Hey, man, I'll call you by your name. Well, you want George? Okay, I'll call you George.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
See, that cop I think that cop gets the idea, right? He's being super, his hands are tied. She called him. If she calls him and there's any evidence at all, he has to go to jail. That's just the law. They got to separate them. But, you know, they should separate them forever. George has no idea the danger that he's in.
Hey, Sarah, you mind putting down the cigarette so I can take a few other pictures? Yeah, just stand up for me. Face my car that way. The car is that way. Hands behind your back.
I think it's so funny when those cops do that. You know, when they do the sobriety test and they say, "Okay, this is the final test. This is the final test. Now, stand with your feet shoulder width apart and put your arms way behind your back like you're skiing down a mountain slope." And the idiot thinks that they're doing one more sobriety test. "Okay, you've done really well on the test. Now put your arms way behind your back like you're skiing down a slope." And they think, "Yeah, I'm in here. These stupid cops, they don't know I'm drunk." And then the other cop comes with the handcuffs. I think that's the funniest part about being a cop, doing that thing. "Yeah, Sarah, stand up, put your cigarette down. We just need to take a couple pictures. Just face my cruiser."
For what?
For battery domestic?
Me?
Both of you.
And she flips out when they get in the jail, doesn't she? Because they didn't keep her in the Big Bay. You remember Scott Lowen telling us about the Big Bay? They put her in a small cell and she got claustrophobia. How ironic is that?
What does that mean?
Oh, Soap is very good, KJD. She's chilling. She's chilling.
Battery domestic violence. You two hitting each other. Doesn't go down like that. All right? Walk towards that car. County 125. I have a white female secured. You don't have anything that's going to poke me, sick me, cut me. Okay. Put your chest on that flag and stay there for me.
Is this for real?
This is for real.
Why?
I already explained to you. Chest on flag. I should probably not be together, but that's not my business.
Yes, ma'am.
So stuff like this happens, and I have to step in.
Why am I in trouble?
Spread your feet. Spread your feet apart.
Why am I in trouble though?
Because of the march.
Yes, everybody, follow suit with the wonderful Laura Lee. Support the channel. Head over to buymeacoffee.com. Link in the description to support the channel. Thank you so much, guys.
He has all on his neck and the inconsistencies of the story.
Back.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay, step back a little bit.
Okay.
I still gotta check you though.
Why? Because I fucking fought back?
No, because everybody that goes in my car gets checked. No matter who you are.
No. I mean, like, seriously, like, I literally just started my job a week ago.
Okay. Go ahead and sit down for me. Sarah.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to find someone else to stack the napkins in the dispenser tomorrow, Sarah, okay? I think they'll muddle through without you, okay? You're going to jail, okay? So, yeah, those napkins, they're going to have to be stacked by some other vital employee that they'll have to find. I mean, how they're ever going to match your skill set is anyone's guess, right? But you know, that's just a situation that your employer's going to have to deal with. You know, when they took you on as a worker, they should have known that responsibilities and judgment calls like that at the late stage of 6:19 a.m. would come into play at some stage. It's a shame it's only been a week, but it's probably your last week as well as your first. So that's where we are.
I literally just started my job a week ago. phone? Her phone's over there?
It's in your front seat.
Okay. Thank you.
Is that it?
Next is a video starting with 3BB0C. Metadata shows date modified 12/29, 12:36 p.m. of 2019.
So you remember this. So you remember this. Are you drunk right now?
No, man.
How much alcohol did you drink?
Enough.
And this is Sarah when she's relatively sober, and she's worse. I'd take the violence over being spoken to like this.
No.
You're slurring your words. You're sleeping up against the door right now.
So I want to be next to you.
Did I not tell you to not bother me?
Yes, ma'am.
Vivian, come dine with me, huh? Okay. Yeah, that can be fun. What were they making today? Beef Wellington, I'll bet.
So what is it you come up and do? What time is it right now? It's 1:20 a.m.
Okay. I haven't bothered you since then. I just go to sleep.
But didn't I tell you before at 9:30 to not bother me at all?
Yes.
Because why?
Yeah, do it tomorrow.
Nope. Because
Yeah, I saw that too, Casey. The interview with George's daughter's and ex-wife. They spoke very well of him. Yeah, it was, yeah, that's true.
I've been up since 4 a.m. since yesterday when you fucked with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Can't you hear the quaking fear in her voice, guys? George could snap at any moment and turn into a tornado of abuse and destruction. You know, all that thing about, oh, I needed to put him in the bag to have a captive audience to tell him how I felt when he abused me. Well, what is she doing here? Is he captive here? Yes, but not by a bag that's suffocating and sucking all the air out of his lungs.
I know how much vodka was in that bottle. And what's the bottle now?
Kind of to throw it out.
What does that mean?
One more drink.
The bottle's empty. I know how much vodka was in there.
He just looks like a sad, innocent child that doesn't understand why his mother doesn't love him. You know, that's the vibe, right? Confused. I mean, I know he's wasted, but he doesn't look wasted like Sarah looks wasted when she's wasted, you know. Underneath he probably drinks out of depression, and Sarah drinks for inhibition removal, so she can really let loose on her bullying schemes.
Two people to have a really good time. And who drank it? I want it to be documented that I'm leaving you, which means that you're getting out. You're getting out. You're getting out.
Nobody's leaving nobody. Stop.
And the reason why you were even downstairs and weak enough to get drunk was because you don't give a shit about me. You don't listen to what I say. special things that I keep on my front page of my phone so I remember to tell you about it because of how special and fun it is. I always bother you. I always bore you. You don't listen to me. Yesterday was my first day at work, remember? And I ended up 90% hearing about your day and 10% about mine.
You don't bother me or anything without talking. Sometimes you just you overwhelm me. That's the problem. You overwhelm me.
By telling you about my first day at work?
No, dude, you just overwhelm me about every other thing too. It's not just, first day at work.
So I'm overwhelming you by telling you about the fourth highest paid baseball player. That's a client of ours.
So I overwhelmed you by telling you about the fourth highest paid baseball player that's a client of ours? Is that what I did? I overwhelmed you with that information? It's like, yeah, who gives a fuck? You can just see her coming home all proud because the shitty fucking napkin stacking job that she has, a baseball player came in once to use the restroom, and she just cleaned the toilet for the baseball player. That's her moment in the sun. Yes, Daryl Strawberry came in and he needed to use the restroom, and I had just finished scrubbing the urinal.
I'm not starstruck.
I don't even know who the guy is.
I don't need.
So the reason why, so you
What was her job, Christina? Well, I don't think it was anything glamorous.
fully admit now that you didn't care and you did.
Or skilled, or, I mean, you can just imagine, can't you? Should we have a poll? What was Sarah's job? List 10 of the shittiest nothing jobs you can think of and pick one, because it's probably one of those.
Brush me off in the car. Midway sentence. Because you're not into baseball.
No, I didn't.
You brushed me off in the car because you're not into baseball, and I overwhelmed you by telling you about the fourth highest paid baseball player that's a client? Is that what I did, is it? You don't listen. You don't listen.
I want to go to sleep. Go downstairs.
Okay, yeah.
I'm leaving you, and I'm going to try.
I can't think of a woman that I would less like to sleep with than Sarah Boone. My God. Can I? No.
Cancel plane tickets.
No.
Because I don't do special things for people like you that are doing it. It's like, to me, after I asked you at 1:21 in the morning, I wanted to be asleep. I wanted to stay asleep, which is why I got into bed at 8:30. I told you not to step foot in the bedroom. So what do? Nonetheless, you're drunk. The amount of alcohol, I know how much was alcohol. I know how much was in there. That's why I could smell you in the bed before you actually got me up. I can smell you from here. You're despicable.
I'm not despicable. I'm not even doing anything.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
You're not gonna remember shit. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not doing nothing right now.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
That tone of voice is just the epitome of an abuser. All she wants to do is control this situation. It's like, just go to bed, Sarah. Go to bed, shut the door. You're actively staying here in this because you're getting something out of it. You're elevating your sense of self-worth by pushing and grinding down someone who's smaller than you. You know? That's what you're doing. You're a sick fuck. And you should sit in prison forever. You should never be let out. There's no hope for you. There's no place for you among us, right? Society doesn't need you anymore, Sarah. You sit in the concrete shitbox next to a toilet with no seat and a gym mat pillow forever. Thank you.
You do everything to me all the time. All the time. Heartache and pain is what you cause me. Heartache and pain.
How's that?
Keep going. And I dare you. I dare you. I dare you.
Keep going. He turns away, puts his hands up, and then she stops him and comes for more. She's so thirsty for this. She's getting such a rush out of this. She's getting such a fuel from this, you know? Making herself feel big. Classic fucking bully.
You get on your fucking little bike and go to fucking work tomorrow.
Just see that little tiny bit again.
Me. Heartache and pain.
How's that?
Keep going. And I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. You get on your fucking little bike and go to fucking work tomorrow. Don't look at me. Don't come close to me. Don't touch me. Do you understand?
What do you mean?
As of this moment, and until I can get you out,
Get the fuck out of here.
I dare you. Yep, look at it.
And that was the best fucking video that the defense could come up with to say, ladies and gentlemen, did you see that? Did you see him flick the switch? Yes, he turned, ladies and gentlemen. If that's the best that you can come up with in a 2-week trial, you have no case. Or a 1-week trial. They kept saying 2 weeks, but it was just 1 week, wasn't it? I mean, if that's the best you can go, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we have found the evidence where George flicked the switch. That was it. You have no case.
Wait, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. I'm gonna scream bloody murder. I'm gonna scream bloody murder. I will scream bloody murder. Get away from me.
She's got some of these like old-fashioned ways of saying things. Scream bloody murder, fine and dandy. No one has said either of those sentences since 1954. You know, what is that? I'm going to scream bloody murder? People don't say that anymore. That's what you see in a Rock Hudson film. You know? Or Robert Mitchum. The last time I heard anyone say that, it was Robert Mitchum.
Nobody's doing anything.
I'm gonna fucking hurt you.
Nobody's doing anything. And you're filming it.
Let me go.
Nobody's doing anything.
I'm asking you, George, to get away from me. Please get away from me. Get away from me.
Yeah, I am. That was your function, dude. Malfunction. No, your malfunction is you, dude.
Okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say. Holy shit, the whole hallway just reeks of you up here. First it's shit, now it's alcohol. Don't step foot in this bedroom. I can't even breathe. Like, it's disgusting. Like, it's disgusting.
keep filming in the fucking way. Good night, Sarah. Love you.
I don't love you. I don't like you. I don't want to be with you.
Amber Heard is trailer trash. You know, before she was Hollywood, you know, she really that's what she's so upset about. You know, that's what she's so angry about, that she knows she's a fucking trailer trash hillbilly from nothing. You know. Your malfunction is you. Yeah, we might be able to do something with that, Christina. I like it. Your malfunction is you. T-shirt, mugs. Your malfunction is you. Yeah, I like that.
The time now is approximately 16.
Okay, last segment of the evening, guys. We're going to go into Sarah Boone's initial conversation with police, recorded interview with police, and listen to her describe the wholesome, playful night with no abuse whatsoever.
57 hours. This is in reference to Orange County case number 20 dash.
And we're looking at this in two lights now. Now that we've seen the trial and Sarah's story about the arm coming out and she was in fear of her life and losing her life, blah, 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 blah. And also with the context of the video we've just watched, of the way that she speaks to him, even when she's as close as to sober as you could ever expect her to be, which isn't very sober.
017904. I'm currently located in my unmarked vehicle out in front of 4748 France Lane, apartment number 3 in Winter Park, at the Tealwood Park Apartments. And also in the car with me is my partner,
Detective Scott Lowen.
And in the front seat is, can you state your name, ma'am?
Sarah Boone.
Okay, and your birthday?
10/10/77.
Okay. So, Sarah, I know you have talked to some deputies. I know we had a very brief conversation, just to reiterate what you told that deputy. But like I was explaining, I would like to get a more further understanding of what happened last night and ask you more detailed questions. I am going to read you your rights, but it's just because that's how we do things, okay? So you do have the right to remain silent, okay? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you say may be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning without charge. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one can be provided for you before questioning without charge. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
Do you understand what I just read you?
Yes.
Okay. So, last night you said that you and your boyfriend George were here at your residence and didn't really leave that day. You said that he went to the store to buy cigarettes.
Yes.
What time was that around? If you recall. Was it light out still? Dark out?
Yes, it was light out still.
It was still light out. Okay. But he's the only person that left and he came back?
Yes.
I'm assuming? Okay.
It's right down the street.
It's down the street. Okay. And tell me what you guys were doing next. Like what was happening?
We had a bottle of wine. We painted, we drew, we did puzzles.
Do you remember what wine you guys were drinking?
It's Woodbridge Chardonnay.
Okay.
The bottles are in the trash.
Okay. Chardonnay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do you remember around like what time this was that you guys were sharing the bottle of wine, painting, doing puzzles?
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but there's a big difference between Dolly Parton and Amber Heard, Casey, and that difference is something called talent. You know, one of them has it, and one of them doesn't. I'd never heard of Amber Heard before the Virginia trial at all, but I went and checked something about Aquaman, and she's fucking awful. She can't act for shit. She can't even. I mean, it's just nothing there. Sorry, next, move on. Totally no talent, nothing.
4-ish.
Okay. And was this before he went to the store or after?
I'm sorry?
Had he already gotten home from the store at this point to buy the cigarettes?
Yes.
Okay. So it was around 4 p.m.
ish
that you realized, and you guys were doing
puzzles and art.
Okay.
Listening to music, enjoying each other's company.
And all downstairs, upstairs? Where did
Downstairs.
you guys? Downstairs. Okay.
We usually sit on the back porch because we smoke, and you're not allowed to smoke inside, so.
Okay. And who was here last night? Was it just the two of you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. No one ever came over at any point?
No.
No? Okay.
We called his daughters on FaceTime.
Okay.
We were just literally just enjoying one another's company.
Okay. And you guys share the phone that you have,
Yes.
correct? Okay. And the phone's located in there, I think, in the
Yes.
kitchen area? Yeah. Okay. So tell me what happens next. You're painting, you guys are doing this puzzle together, you obviously finished the box.
Hey, thanks so much, Laura Lee, again for donating a cup of coffee there. And yeah, just one more time, guys. Let's show you all the fantastic leaderboard, and our top 3 or 4 supporters, because they deserve a shout out, because they are legends. They are definitely legends. So, in 4th place, we have Amanda Chapman, who bought us 25 cups of coffee yesterday. 25 cups. Thank you so much, Amanda. 3rd place, the lovely Leslie B. 2nd place, Riding Shotgun, our favorite, well, one of our favorite moderators. They're all good. They're all fantastic. And, of course, Spacey Dove, the one and only Spacey Dove, in 1st place of our supporters. Thank you, Spacey. And Angie, of course, and Big Bad Benny A, and KLK, and Amy, and all you guys. We're going to be making a special list, guys, of all our favorite, wonderful, fantastic supporters, each one better than the next. But the top 3 are actually on a leaderboard. I just found this leaderboard thing the other day. I think it's great. Yeah, please do head over to buymeacoffee.com to support the channel, guys. Thank you, guys.
Bottle of wine.
Yes.
Did you have 1 or 2 bottles of wine?
Well, we had one previously that was maybe not even half full.
Okay.
But then...
So you finished that one and then you had the full one?
Yes.
Okay.
And sorry, what was the question?
Just what did you guys do next after the bottle of wine? Like after you finished the wine?
We had the bottle of wine while we were doing our arts and crafts.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, we were puzzled out, we were painted out.
Mm-hmm.
So, being silly, let's play hide and seek, which we have played before. Like, I don't know if you've opened the door on the top of the stairwell, like, he and I have hidden in there before. Like, just having fun and enjoying each other's company.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's literally all it was. And then the suitcase is downstairs because I was telling you we were getting ready to do donations.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's not a very good suitcase, what was the question? I'm sorry.
You were just explaining to me the night.
Oh, he decided to hide in there. So, being silly, he and I were sitting there laughing at it, like with.
I haven't heard about that, Tam Jules. Tam says, it was said that there was a syringe of diazepam in the case with him. It is used in sobriety when drunks dry out. If they drink severe, they can die. They need to control the anxiety and muscle spasms. Are you sure? That doesn't sound very likely. Is that a checked fact? Because I would have thought that would have been a bit of a headline in the trial. And do they give drunks syringes of diazepam to administer themselves? That also sounds a little far-fetched. But please, if you have verifiable information, Tam Jules, let us know. Oh, we can look it up. Okay.
Him in there. And then, so I didn't zip it up all the way, but I mean enough to where his little fingers were out there and whatever, but still having a good time and whatever. Then I guess I decided to go upstairs, and I don't know, I fell asleep. So I woke up this morning and again thought he was downstairs on the laptop looking for a job, as he usually is. And then thought, where is he? Is he on the back porch? Is he in the bathroom? Like, where is he? And then I came to about the suitcase. So I opened the suitcase. I took him out, stretched him out, started to do CPR. Where air was coming out, but, and then like whatever gurgle. So I'm trying to do CPR on him.
Innovation?
I'm shaking him, trying to get him to come to, but I could tell by looking at him something was wrong. He's been losing his teeth lately and has been complaining about his chest hurts, which is why I keep trying to get him to go to the doctor, but because he nor I have a job or insurance, has been putting it off. Mm-hmm. So again, so I didn't know what to do, so I called Brian, my ex-husband. I called him, he came over, just walked in and then walked out. I grabbed my phone and I called you guys. From there, here we are.
Okay. The first time you woke up this morning, did you look at your phone to see what time it was?
No. Okay. Most of the time, like, I'll wake up, but because he nor I have a job, I'll usually just lay in the bed for a little bit longer because the house is clean. There's nothing else that we can do. Mm-hmm. Me thinking he's on the laptop looking for jobs, I can't use the laptop. So most of the time I'll just stay in the bed and collect my thoughts and get ready for the day.
So do you have any idea what time you woke up that first time? What time it may have been? I don't know if you guys have
I'm going to say 11 something. 11
okay.
something.
Okay.
Maybe.
Is that when you finally got up, or is that the first time you woke up?
No, that's the time that I decided to get up because I figured he was downstairs on the laptop. So let him look for jobs on the laptop, and then it usually I'll clean, he'll look for jobs, or vice versa, where I'll look for jobs and he'll clean.
Okay. So you think you got out of bed after 11 at some point?
Yes.
Okay. But we can't recall which time. Do you think you were up for like hours before that, or collecting your thoughts?
Brian, because I was supposed to have my son today and pick him up from school. Brian usually calls to make sure, hey, are you sure you're getting Lucas today? Because I've had job interviews.
Right.
Are you going to pick up Lucas? So after he...
Yeah, I've had a lot of job interviews. You know, it's just job search and then interviews all week, stacked up. You know, so just checking if I could pick up my son.
Called like maybe 3, 4 times, maybe 5. I finally answered, and that's like...
Do you think you were sleeping and missed those calls?
No, I ignored them.
You ignored them?
Because he's notorious for blowing up my phone.
Okay.
But I understand why, because he's making sure that Lucas gets home.
Right, yeah, okay.
And to do whatever he needs to do day-wise so he can schedule around it.
Were you upstairs in your room at that time when you were ignoring those phone calls?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're not really sure what time you woke up. initially, but you were upstairs collecting your thoughts. You figured he was on the laptop downstairs, so you were just getting ready for your day.
Yes.
You finally got out of bed at sometime after 11 a.m. And had gone downstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
Looking for him, and
couldn't find him. You looked outside, couldn't find him anywhere.
He wasn't in the bathroom. I was thinking maybe he's in the bathroom. But then I came to and remembered the suitcase.
And then you called Brian.
Yes. He
told
came
him
over.
to come over.
Yes, he came over.
He lives down the road, right? Not very far. He came over, walked in, basically walked out. You called 911.
Yes, I had my phone in my hand. I just wanted to wait for him to get there because I didn't know what to do.
Right. Okay. And then we arrived.
Like, I don't.
Yeah, I found the script for diazepam, but apparently it's a rectal cream, Tam Jules. And there's a bunch of chatter on Reddit about a syringe in or near the case, but I don't know. Is there an information that you could point to that's not just Reddit? Something from the medical office? Or, I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
I found a video talking about it, but I don't want to stop this yet.
Like, I don't know what happened, but like my whole thing is the whole like teeth losing thing, and I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what he and I were having an amazing time yesterday.
He's losing his teeth because he passes out drunk and doesn't brush his teeth and drinks in the morning. And, you know, it's not good for your gums. That amount of, there's a lot of sugar in wine, especially Woodbridge.
Like we normally do.
No arguments?
No.
Nothing? Okay.
And the thing with him, though, is, which is why we've been doing puzzles and artwork lately, is that he's been stressing about a job, of course.
Of course.
Which we've talked about. So what I did was start...
Number 97.
Hey, Angie. Thanks so much for the coffees last night, Angie. They took a little while to come through. I thought you were Big Bad Benny A. I thought the A was for Angie, but no, I see you as Angie. So thank you, Angie.
So what I did was start having him do puzzles and artwork to keep his mind off of it.
Okay.
His ex-wife is all over him about sending money, which he can't do because he doesn't have a job.
Right.
So he was stressing about that. He's been stressing about the job. But that's why I started to buy puzzles and paint to get his mind off of them, which is what I don't know if you noticed on the wall in there, it's all of our artwork and stuff.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, music, art, and playing with the dogs, dancing around the room with the dogs. And then decided to play hide and seek. Because we're always trying to outdo each other on where we can hide the best.
How often do you guys play hide and seek?
Gosh, that was maybe the third time? Maybe.
Okay. Is it a more recent game you've gotten into, or 3 times the total in your relationship you're talking about?
Lately.
Lately.
Because again, like, we were puzzled out. We painted already, so why not?
So you were downstairs hanging out. Do you remember around what time you guys started playing hide and seek?
Honestly, I don't.
Do you remember if it was dark out?
Yeah, it was dark.
Okay.
It was dark. But my thing is like, when I spend time with him and I tried to get him to start doing it, I don't look at the clock.
Okay.
I'm here with him and we're having a good time. I don't need to know what time it is.
Right. I didn't know if you were like on your phone, if you got a text message, if you got a phone call last night.
We called his daughters yesterday, FaceTime.
Right. What time was that at?
I don't know without looking at my phone.
Okay.
But I ended up...
Would that be the only activity that you had yesterday on your phone?
I called Lucas. I talked to Lucas. He's my son.
Okay.
I always call him.
Morning?
No, it was evening.
Evening? Okay.
But
I'm just trying to help you, like, remember, something you did right before hide and seek that would help you remember a time or give us a good time frame. Because that's important for, us to know. You want to be able to tell the doctors that.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Okay. So when you called Lucas, was it before or after hide and seek?
Before.
Okay. And when you called and FaceTimed his daughters, before or after hide and seek?
Before.
Okay. And did you call the daughters first and then Lucas, or Lucas first and then the daughters?
I know I talked to Lucas, but then we talked to the daughters afterwards.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't remember if she called us. No, I know he called Cookie. But yes, we called her.
What are the two daughters' names? Or just one? Did you say one
he
daughter?
He has three children. It's Anna, Cookie, what her real name is Destiny. And then he has a handicapped son, Georgie.
Okay. Who did you call, though, yesterday? Who did he call?
Cookie.
And what is Cookie's real name?
Destiny.
Does she have his last name or something else?
It's Torres. Because she remarried, but I don't know her last name.
Okay. Okay, so you know it's dark out, but you're not really sure what time it is. You play hide and seek. How long do you guys play hide and seek before he decides to get into the suitcase?
Oof. Wasn't really. I hid upstairs in the shower. Mm-hmm. And then came downstairs because I was tired of hanging out in the shower.
Okay.
So that's when he was playing around in the suitcase. So
okay.
Because we both thought it was funny that oh yeah, well, I'm gonna zip you up. You didn't come look for me. So again, it's a broken suitcase, but
what do you mean by broken?
It's only got one of these, but because I didn't zip it up all the way, he was doing the...
You mean it doesn't have, like, the pull part?
Correct.
Okay, but it's
I think it's got a, what do you call it? A paper clip.
Okay. So the zipper to it is missing, like the actual zipper that attaches to it to help you open and close is missing, but you think a paper clip was on it instead?
I believe there's a paper clip on it, because I know that the last
time. That's what you used to, like, help assist you?
Well, or you can just stick your fingers in there and...
Right, yeah. You
unzip it yourself, which is why I did not zip it up all the way.
Okay. So how much did you zip it up?
I mean, I don't really know.
You said his fingers were able to stick out?
Yeah, two fingers.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm figuring he'll get it. He'll get it. But then I wanted to go upstairs and waited for him, and eventually I guess I fell asleep. I had the dogs in the bed with me. It was warm, and then fell asleep.
So you guys are joking. He's in there. You said you could see two of his fingers?
Yes.
And then, like, you just decided, okay, I'm going to go upstairs now? Or?
Because I figured he would get out and then go upstairs and have intimate relations like we normally do. Mm-hmm. But I fell asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd have intimate relations like we normally do. I would never withhold sex or anything like that. I mean, I can't imagine them doing anything else than arguing and her telling him off. I don't think there was any intimate relations at all. I mean,
we came upstairs. So again, I'm thinking he's downstairs on the laptop earlier today. Okay. And then remembered.
Okay. So, is this something that do you guys play hide and seek before you have sexual intercourse, or do you guys just play hide and seek because you're bored and you're just trying to pass time and it's fun?
We were, again, puzzled out. Can't paint anymore. Even started to purge some of the art that's on the wall now. So.
Yeah, maybe, Tam. Oh, that's it? That's it. Well, I don't know. Should we have a look at how long's this other video about the syringe? Well, it's 48 seconds. I think we can handle that. How do we share this? Let's share this right now. Oh, no, that's the other thing. Share screen, browse.
The other thing that I found very interesting is that there were various items that were in the suitcase with George, and I didn't realize this. There was a tie, a man's tie. The hat, I think it was the hat that he was wearing, had come off. There was a couple of items like clothes and stuff in there. But the one item that I found interesting was that there was a diazepam syringe in there. So I go and look up diazepam syringe, right? And it says diazepam injection is used to relieve symptoms of anxiety and alcohol withdrawal. It actually was a prescribed item that had George's name on it.
Oh, wow. It was, you know what? It might have been a condition of one of his probations.
But not a intravenous syringe, like a plunger syringe for anal, like a suppository. I can't see a medical office handing an addict an intravenous syringe full of diazepam for them to administer at will. I mean, you go to a center. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to look into this. I mean, is there any point? I don't know. I mean, the toxicology report, there was no diazepam in his system. I mean, even if he'd used it several days prior, there would have been something in his bloodstream. So it doesn't seem like it's actually relevant to any of the situation, which is probably why I didn't hear it come up at trial. But then I didn't watch the whole trial. I picked and chose, and maybe it was mentioned. But I was, as everybody knows, I was really disappointed and bored, apart from the final day, which was actually pretty good. Well, I think that brings us to a close, guys. Unless, is there anything else? I guess we're done with Sarah Boone for now. I just wanted to go over those few videos and look at them again in the light of the in the light of the verdict, and in light of that final video that was released that really, really has fixed and sorted many people's opinions about the real nature of the relationship between Sarah and George, including my own. I never strayed too far away from this reality, but it certainly helped me clarify how I feel about an appropriate verdict for Sarah and a sentence. She has no place among us. Fuck her. She's a bully. And now she can go and get bullied herself by bigger, badder inmates in jail. So have fun, Sarah. Is there anything else that we could throw on for 5 minutes, 10 minutes? I don't know. I can't really think of anything. No, I think we'll wait until December 2nd for having a look at her sentence by Judge Kranick. Gonna throw the book at her, Judge Kranick. So thank you to Laura Lee for supporting the channel this evening with your double coffee. One for me, one for Soap. She's asleep right now, but I'll wake her up in the morning with a fresh cup of Java Joe. Yeah, okay. So we'll be back tomorrow, guys, with a brand new subject. What's it going to be? Maybe we'll do a suggestion poll. Can we do polls in Discord? Does anyone know? Or we could do it on YouTube. Yeah, maybe that'll be better. We'll put a poll on YouTube and see what the public says the next case should be. Or maybe I'll just make the decision myself. Own this shit. Treat it right. Treat it nice. Okay, what time are we? 4:17 a.m. on this 28th day of October. Happy birthday, Charlie Adelson. Did everybody see my birthday card to Charlie? Why don't we show that one more time? One more time for Charlie Adelson. Yeah, head over to our Instagram, guys. It's just instagram.com/True Crime Metrix. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links in the description. Happy birthday, you psychotic, selfish, good-for-nothing piece of shit. And many more. There he is. Look at him there. Isn't he great? 48 years old, huh? 48 years old. Happy birthday. Enjoy your can of tuna. Okay, we will say good night, y'all, and sleep tight. Also, we need to come up with a new sign-off. I think whatever case we do next, I'm going to find a sign-off from that case. We can't keep saying, don't be an Adelson forever. But we will say, have a happy Sunday, a good start to the week, and a safe drive home. True Crime Metrix out. Night, y'all.